Look at that! The look of absolute confusion on their face. It's like their brain is buffering, like they're trying to process why anybody would question their legitimacy. The fabric of our nation, the future scientists and astrophysicists, the pioneers of America, the people who are supposed to represent the American dream, well, they've been stealing from the government a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I mean $9 billion.
Where are the kids? Where's anybody? How can there be nobody here? And it's like this every single day.
Hello, is this your daycare?
No. Can you tell us why there are no children? Have you ever seen children at this child care center?
Apparently, Minneapolis and apparently Columbus now is full of daycare centers that don't have any kids in them. None. Zero.
Today, State Representative Josh Williams sent a letter to the Ohio Department of Children and Youth, raising concerns about possible fraud in Ohio's child care system, though he does not name any specific daycare or community in Central Ohio. The letter, co-signed by 42 other Ohio House members, cites what they call public reports alleging some child care centers may be billing the state for children who don't actually attend.
The sole purpose of these are just to collect government money and send it back to Somali. And before anybody starts crying in the comments, this isn't about race or ethnicity. This is about fraud. Criminal fraud. And a 23-year-old YouTuber, Nick Shirley, has shed light on it, with a video on X reaching more than 130 million views. A guy with a GoPro has done more than what mainstream media has done for the past couple of years. Meanwhile, you're struggling to pay bills, budgeting every dollar, making sure you can afford to keep the lights on, and putting your kids through daycare, which is usually about $25,000 per kid, by the way. And then when you miss $3 on your tax returns, the IRS comes right after you like you're Pablo Escobar. They'll audit you, fine you, and put you in a cell with Diddy. But when there's a bazillion daycare centers in one area, and they're not clearly operating like actual daycares, nobody bats an eye.
Only Americans who's concerned with the Somali business is the ones who have no life. They have a lot of time in their hand. They broke. They don't have no money, no ambition, nothing.
Maybe they're busy in their career because they're not defrauding the government. What a fantastic concept, I know.
They don't even have hobbies. They depressed, they lonely. You know, there's always those type of people who care about situations like this. You know, people who have something going on for their life, right? They're busy in their career, their family, they taking vacation, they're enjoying their life. You know, they're not concerned with the Somalians in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Only people you will see who's worrying about this is not even racist. They just broke. They just don't have anything going on. They're broken spiritually, physically, and financially. That's what it is. They don't have any.
Maybe they're contributing to society instead of draining it like vampires in a blood bank. Maybe because they're tired of your shit. The community is exhausted from being associated with this absolute circus of a fraud. And they're embarrassed that their neighborhood has turned into the fraud capital of America. But it's not just Minneapolis, it's popping up in Columbus as well, apparently. And then just recently, one of them faked, allegedly, a break-in that, you know, people have broke in through a cinder block wall and then sawed the wall after that cinder block wall to steal documents.
And police in Minneapolis are also investigating a break-in at a daycare center. Now, this particular daycare center was not featured in Nick Shirley's viral video, but it is one of the dozens flagged to state investigators earlier this year for receiving more than $1 million in federal funding, despite having multiple and repeated violations on record. The owners of Nokomis Daycare say surveillance cameras captured two men breaking into their business, claiming they cut through an outside cinder block wall, crawled through an interior wall, and busted their way in before getting into an office and stealing business records, including personal information of who attends the daycare.
Documents, really? How did we reach this point? And why has it gone on for far too long? How do you steal $8 to $9 billion without anybody noticing? It's not like stealing candy bar from a gas station.
I take multiple trips a year to Minnesota and I leave so inspired. You have Somali-owned law firms, Somali-owned pharmacies, Somali-owned everything you can think of, and it's so inspiring to see that what my community could do in just 30 years. Literally, we came to this country not speaking English, not knowing anything. We're Black, Muslim, we're immigrant, and we're able to be that successful. It should be really applauded.
Yeah, you see Somali on everything you can think of, including fraud.
Literally, my friend just moved to Minnesota and she was telling me how when she gave birth, it was all Somali staff. Her midwife was Somali, her doctors were Somali, her nurses were Somali. Like, That is so beautiful to see, and it should be celebrated, okay? Second of all, Trump, you should be thanking my people for giving a random Midwestern state that much clout and money. Like, I don't think, other than Chicago, I think Minnesota is really popping when it comes to tourism because of Somali Americans like me, okay? So you should be thanking us, because Minnesota would have been nothing if Somalis didn't move there.
By tourism, do you mean fraud tourism? Yeah, it's like a vacation destination, except instead of Disneyland, it's come to Minneapolis and defraud the government.
How deep is this fraud here inside of Minnesota?
It is as deep as the Mariana Trench. You can reach SpongeBob with this.
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion.
Imagine what 8 to 9 billion could do. Think about that for a second. You could build apartment complexes for the youth that are struggling to afford rent and move out of their parents' house. We could fund educational programs, the real ones. We could help veterans. There's a million different things we could do. But instead, it's going to fake childcare center. And this should bug everybody on a personal level. Here's an example. If I were to get all the tax money I have spent over the last couple of years, I would be training to be an airline pilot at the moment. Just think about that.
And the childcare center is locked. Should we ring the doorbell? Try to get in, rang the doorbell, nobody showed up. They're open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. it says here on their sign, yet there's absolutely nobody here.
Yeah, guys, it's like a magic trick. Watch us take the money and, well, open up a fake childcare where we not sign anyone up or even open the door. I mean, just look at this. Does this look like a thriving childcare facility to you? Does this look like a place where children are being cared for? Maybe they rented them out to Epstein or something, because the only children that are there are the ones that are defrauding the government. But then the miracle of all miracles, one of them actually opened the door.
Hello? Can we speak? I would like to check a child in the daycare.
What the f do you mean why? It's a childcare, Einstein. Daycares are supposed to have people coming and going. Parents dropping off kids and picking up kids and staff working. It's like a restaurant being confused when somebody walks in during business hours and orders food. And after that genius interaction, they headed out to a different one, where they were met with more rocket scientists.
I want to put my son Joey in daycare.
Yeah, because I want little Joey to smoke cigarettes with the guys outside.
Cause I need a spot to put my son Joey.
Top tier childcare right there. It's a daycare. What do you mean why? This is like the second time somebody asked the same shit. And apparently the phone number on these childcare centers, well, it leads back to Governor Tim Walz's office.
Sweet Angel Childcare. This is where they show up to. And this is the business right here. Sweet Angel Childcare in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now listen to where this phone number goes to when you call this childcare center. Just wait for it.
Thank you for contacting the office of Governor Tim Walz and Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan.
What a coincidence, right?
Yes.
Is this your daycare center?
No, I work there. What's happened?
I just want to put a child in daycare, but all the daycare centers seem to be closed. No one's opening the doors.
You work here?
I was, yeah. What's happened?
Where are the kids?
Yeah?
It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, state of Minnesota. Where are the kids?
Look at that. The look of absolute confusion on their face. It's like their brain is buffering. Like they're trying to process why anybody would question their legitimacy.
They got paid $1.26 million in fiscal year 2025. It says they have a capacity for 74 children.
When?
Where are the kids? Right here. State of Minnesota website.
Definitely not a fraudulent business. What a true pioneer.
Can I put my son in a daycare here?
No, I don't know.
Can I speak to someone?
No, I don't know.
No?
What do you not know? It's a simple yes or no question. This isn't quantum physics. It's like asking someone if they're breathing and they respond with, I'm not sure, let me check.
Yeah, I would like to see if I can put my son Joey here.
Who's your son, Joey?
As we continue to show the blatant fraud that was taking place here in Minnesota, Somalis started following us around the city.
And now we're being followed by the Somalis. This is another daycare center, absolutely no signage, and there's no footprints in the snow of children playing outside. And now we have a group of Somalis telling us in our vehicle right now.
From this daycare center, we headed over to the infamous Quality Learning Center, which actually spells Quality Leering Center on the outside of their sign. That's how blatant this fraud is here.
My question is, why are you even letting them follow you? It should be a simple slam on your brakes, get out, and start whooping some ass.
At this daycare.
So this is Quality Learning Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open
They said,
Did you hear something coming from a distance? Sounds like another rocket scientist is showing up. The cavalry has arrived. And it's another person that's about to make an ass out of themselves.
they spelt learning wrong.
Don't open up!
How do you have ice here, ma'am? I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up!
Ma'am, what do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up! We have ice!
So not only is it spelled leering instead of learning, but you also have this troglodyte resizing everybody's ear holes with "do not open up," and she's screaming like a banshee. This is why roach sprays exist. It would be a perfect commercial.
And what do you think about this place being licensed for 99 children
Don't open up!
and getting $4 million over
Don't
the
open up! It's ice!
$4 million in the last 2 years?
Go away!
What do you think about that? Are you in
Go
favor?
away!
Are you in favor of that?
Go away!
You know
You're
what it-
not welcome here!
Are you-
Shame on you!
Are you in favor of $1.9
Shame
million
on you! It's
going
ice!
illegally,
Don't open up!
fraudulently to this business that has Quality Learning Center but can't even spell learning right on the door?
Don't open up!
Trust me, they won't open up. You can calm down now.
Ma'am, we are not ICE.
I don't care who you are, you don't belong here.
I belong here just like you belong here.
Don't open up! It's ice!
You do realize that there's supposed to be 99 children right here at this building, but there's no one here.
Ah, the look that says I f***ed up. But I'm gonna double down anyways. You can see it in her eyes. The moment of realization where she knows she's made a mistake. But instead of backing down, she's gonna commit to it. She's going all in.
This is a child daycare center.
99 children. Paid $1.9 million this year in CCAP funding. Do you know where the children are? Were they kidnapped? Did they run away? Where are the children? This is state of Minnesota. Right here.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley, ma'am.
And who are you with?
Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Yeah, so who are you with here?
Yeah, you've already asked that. And he said Nick Shirley. He already answered your question multiple times. You're just trying to intimidate them into leaving. Except it's not working, because they have every right to be there, and they have every right to question the so-called daycare. I don't know if they sedated her or told her a bedtime story, but she seemed to have calmed down quite a bit after she realized you f***ed up.
Oh, he's just been doing some research investigating the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm with Nick Shirley.
And just recently, this daycare center has replaced the sign. Yeah, right. But then after this whole fiasco, they went to a building with a bunch of daycare centers in it, all under one roof. And that's when the final boss battle started. The ultimate form. The Omegatron dumbass of government theft.
We don't want you to be videotaping anything.
Where is all the money going for if there's no children at these daycare centers?
Sir,
Yes.
I told you, please leave.
Yes, we have a question though. Where is the children at these daycare centers if there's millions of dollars?
Ask the local government, yeah.
Oh, we've asked. We have the paper here. So we're wondering where the money and where the children are at. We have the paper right here. Come here.
Who are you, first of all?
My name's Nick Shirley.
You don't have any permission to record me, period.
Can we talk outside?
You don't have permission to record.
Well, too bad this is America and you can record. This isn't China. You can record in public. And if you can't, then that business would have to have a sign on the door saying you can't record. And you can document fraud. It's called freedom of press. It's literally in our First Amendment. But these people act like their rights are the only ones that matter. Everybody else needs to shut up and follow their direction.
She doesn't either have.
You
She
do
doesn't
not
have permission to record
no,
me.
you cannot stop people on the street and question them.
Yeah, you can also stop people on the streets and question them, because this is America, not Somalia. We have freedom of speech and freedom of press. And the right to question people in public spaces. Revolutionary concept, I'm aware. And if you wanted to operate in a place where you can't be questioned, you have 250 other countries you can go to.
We can ask.
You don't have any permission.
Where
I'll
are the
sue
children?
You. I will sue you. You don't have any permission. We have nothing to do with this. You
Okay.
understand?
Then are there
So
children?
leave. Please leave.
Are there children here?
Please leave.
Where are the children? $2.6 million for a daycare center.
You ask whoever you think is doing that. You don't know what you're talking about. So leave.
And are you the one that knows everything? If you don't want them asking you questions, then walk away, Omegatron. But instead, you're standing here engaging with them. And you've made an ass out of yourself in front of 130 million people.
Tell us what's happening here then.
I said leave.
We're wondering what's
We
happening.
are not a child care. We are nothing to do with it. We're common people walking. And
Yes.
you are.
We're not accusing you. We're asking
you
where
are-
the
you
children are at.
Don't ask me anything.
Do not ask me anything. Please leave.
We're not accusing you, we're asking the daycare centers.
I am not going to answer. You have.
Where are the children at?
Leave.
We just want to know, where are the children?
Who you work for?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Who do you work for?
I work for myself, Nick Shirley.
Okay, what are you recording?
We're wondering, where are the children? $2.66 million for
You're not talking to
the Minnesota
right
Child Care Center.
You're not talking to the right person.
Are there children that come here? Answer the question. Are there children? There's no children inside this building.
I don't know who you're talking to. Leave.
You're not talking to the right person? Then why are you arguing back? Don't you have shit to do like defraud the government? If you're not the right person, then just walk away, dude. You can't let it go because deep down, you know you're caught. You know, I gotta give Nick some credit here for being this patient, because I would have been put in Guantanamo Bay by this point. The patience this man has is biblical. But then they headed over to question the genius scientists that are state representatives. These people should have plenty of IQ, right? Let's see the wisdom that they have to offer.
This fraud has happened underneath Democrat leader Tim Walz.
There has been Medicaid fraud across the country under Democrats and Republicans. There's fraud within the Trump administration. We have is fraud. Private providers have made government a mark. And so every person running government, Democrats or Republicans, are dealing with the issue of how to keep fraudsters out of our public payment. We're also dealing with veterans. We're dealing with consumers. I hope you're looking at that.
Yeah, it's not 9 billion. And then this guy pops up with this expression.
And these politicians are just walking off, thinking it's okay Tuesday, and they want to go visit the Trump, they want to blame the Trump administration. We have Democrats blaming ICE. I'm tired. My people are suffering. I'm scared for my little brother. My people are suffering, and these people just walk off. We have a governor who doesn't care. How many more people are gonna freaking die? How many more people are gonna go homeless? And how many more people are gonna be trafficked in our freaking system?
I have no idea how this is not a meme yet. Well, let's see what they're gonna do in the next couple of weeks, I guess. But I doubt anything will change, because too many people are getting paid. Too many people benefit from this fraud. Everyone has got their hands in the cookie jar, folks. And this has been going on for years, and it's not just Minneapolis, it's happening everywhere pretty much. Look at Dearborn and Columbus. Anyways, if you've made it this far in the video, congrats! If you want to see more of my bullshit, click that like button or subscribe or whatever. And let me know down in the comments what else you want me to cover. I'm out. Peace.